is writing, as we grow older, our bodies start to slow down, but in Japan, many elders seem to move with a level of grace and energy that feels almost timeless. They walk upright, bend easily, and carry an inner calm that radiates through their movements. What's their secret? It's not an expensive gym membership or a strict workout routine. Instead, it's the power of gentle, mindful movement done with consistency and care. Japanese elders understand that the body after 60 doesn't need to be pushed to stay healthy. It needs to be nurtured. Every night before bed, many of them engage in small, fluid motions that keep the joints supple, improve blood flow, and help the body release tension. These movements don't cause exhaustion, they bring renewal. The goal isn't to build more muscle or chase youth, but to maintain balance, strength, and harmony within the body. They've mastered the art of doing less, yet achieving more. When you move gently, you wake up the body's natural healing systems, allowing it to restore itself overnight. It's like giving your body permission to rest deeply and repair fully. This is the quiet secret behind their vitality. Gentle nightly movement that bridges the body and mind and turns aging into a graceful process instead of a decline. In many parts of the world, people see fitness as something that requires effort, sweat, and willpower. The harder you push, the better the result, or so we're told. But the Japanese approach flips this idea on its head. They believe health is something to be preserved, not forced. Gentle movement before bed allows the body to flow freely, keeping circulation active and joints mobile without strain. It's not about how long or hard you work out. It's about the awareness you bring to your body each night. Even a few minutes of slow, deliberate motion can loosen tight muscles, lower stress levels, and enhance flexibility. The softness of these movements is exactly what makes them powerful. When you're gentle, your body responds with trust, not tension. Over time, the results become visible, not just in how you move, but in how you feel. You wake up refreshed instead of stiff, light instead of sluggish, energized instead of sore. Japanese elders have lived this truth for generations. Their nightly rituals remind us that aging gracefully isn't about resisting time, it's about moving with it. The beauty of this routine lies in its simplicity. The 5 movements that Japanese elders practice before bed are like quiet medicine for the body. The web of life involves gently shaking the hands and feet, sending soft vibrations through the body to stimulate circulation and release fatigue. Then comes pelvic breathing, a small but powerful motion that coordinates the breath with pelvic tilts to strengthen the core and relax the lower back. The knee drop twist adds gentle spinal rotation, which helps digestion and keeps the spine supple. The ankle and wrist flow nurtures the small joints, improving balance and reducing swelling. And finally, the whole body stretch and release ties everything together with a long inhale and a soft exhale, allowing the body to let go completely. What's so unique about these movements is that they don't require any strength or flexibility to start. You can do them in your bed, at your own pace, without any equipment or pressure to perform. Each one has its own purpose, but together they form a rhythm that rebalances your whole body. The Japanese call it tuning your ki or life energy, so it flows freely again. Each motion is a conversation between you and your body. The web of life tells your limbs to relax. The pelvic breathing tells your core to stabilize. The knee drop twist whispers to your spine to unwind. The ankle and wrist flow opens energy channels through your smaller joints, and the whole body stretch ends it all with a deep sigh of release. The effect is immediate, a soothing calmness that seeps through your muscles, but it's also cumulative. Over days and weeks, circulation improves, sleep deepens, and stiffness fades. This simple 5-step ritual transforms the moments before bed into a period of renewal. It's the kind of routine that feels effortless but delivers real change. Japanese elders have been doing these for decades, not as an exercise program, but as an act of self-care, a way to stay connected to their bodies and maintain fluidity no matter their age. The magic deepens when breath joins movement. Breathing is the hidden force that powers these nightly rituals. In Japanese wellness traditions, the breath is seen as the bridge between body and spirit. It's not just about oxygen, it's about rhythm, presence, and calm. When you breathe deeply through the nose and exhale slowly through the mouth, you tell your body that it's safe to relax. The heart rate slows down, the mind quiets, and stress melts away. When movement and breath flow together, something special happens. The body begins to release tension that's built up from the day. Tight shoulders, an aching back, restless legs, all start to soften. You feel yourself settling into a peaceful rhythm, one that naturally leads into restful sleep. This combination of movement and breath doesn't just relax you, it heals you from the inside out. It improves oxygen flow, supports heart function, and helps your muscles recover while you rest. Japanese elders have long known that this mindful union of motion and breath is what keeps them feeling centered and strong well into their later years. Most people breathe shallowly without realizing it, especially when stressed or tired. That shallow breathing limits oxygen intake and traps tension in the body. By practicing slow, deep breathing while moving gently, you break that cycle. Each inhale expands the lungs and lifts the body. Each exhale releases heaviness and relaxes the muscles. The nervous system responds by shifting into parasympathetic mode, the body's natural healing state. That's why you fall asleep faster and wake up feeling more refreshed. In essence, the breath teaches your body to relax from the inside, while movement maintains that flow outwardly. The two together form a kind of bedtime meditation, one that not only prepares you for rest, but rejuvenates you on a cellular level. Over time, this nightly connection between breath and movement rewires your body's response to stress. You no longer carry the weight of the day into your sleep. Instead, you drift off in peace, and your body does what it was designed to do: heal and renew itself overnight. None of these benefits would last, though, without one key ingredient: consistency. Japanese elders know that the magic isn't in the intensity of the movement, but in doing it every day. A few minutes each night, done faithfully, builds long-term strength, flexibility, and balance. Consistency teaches the body to expect movement, to stay open, and to keep energy flowing. It's the repetition that makes these simple exercises so powerful. Even if the movement seems small, the daily rhythm trains the muscles and joints to stay active. Over time, stiffness fades, balance improves, and fatigue lessens. This gentle commitment becomes part of their lifestyle, as a sacred habit that nurtures the body from the inside out. In a culture that values discipline and patience, Japanese elders approach health not as a goal, but as a relationship. They know that every small act of care, when repeated, builds resilience. They don't skip their nightly routine because they see it as essential, not optional. The beauty of consistency is that it's forgiving. You don't have to do the movements perfectly. You just have to do them regularly. 5 minutes a night can change how your body feels each morning. It keeps the joints lubricated, the muscles engaged, and the circulation steady. Over weeks, those little improvements accumulate into something noticeable. You move more easily, your energy returns, and sleep becomes deeper. This daily commitment also calms the mind, because when you follow a routine, your body begins to recognize it as a signal to relax. The Japanese understand this rhythm deeply. Their nightly movement isn't rushed or mechanical. It's a ritual that anchors them. It becomes a promise they keep with themselves. Over time, that consistency brings peace, not just in movement but in mindset. They don't chase results, yet results come naturally because of their patience and devotion to simple, daily care. After the movement comes something equally important: gratitude. Once their bodies are relaxed and their breathing is calm, many Japanese elders take a quiet moment to reflect on the day with thankfulness. They might think of the meal they enjoyed, a moment of laughter, or even just the comfort of lying in bed. This small act of gratitude does something profound. It soothes the mind and fills the heart with warmth. Science confirms what tradition has long taught. Gratitude reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and promotes deeper, more peaceful sleep. When the mind is at ease, the body follows. By combining movement, breath, and gratitude, you complete a powerful circle of healing. The movements relax the body, the breath balances the nervous system, and gratitude settles the mind. Together they prepare you for true rest. Japanese elders see this not as a routine, but as a way of life, a quiet celebration of being alive and connected to the world around them. Gratitude shifts perspective. Instead of focusing on pain, fatigue, or aging, it brings attention to what's still working, still vibrant, still alive. It reminds you that your body, no matter its age, is still capable of movement, still capable of joy. That simple awareness changes the way you move and breathe. It turns routine into ritual and motion into meditation. For Japanese elders, this nightly reflection helps them maintain emotional balance and a sense of inner peace. They fall asleep with soft hearts and clear minds, which leads to better rest and stronger immunity. When you end your day in gratitude, you end it in harmony with yourself, your body, and your life. That emotional warmth carried night after night, becomes a source of strength. It's the reason they wake up smiling, flexible, and ready for a new day. Movement, breath, and gratitude, 3 quiet tools that, when practiced with consistency, become the foundation for a long, vibrant, and peaceful life.